Hello, welcome to Pipe Show. This is Bhubal, and so today I come to know this Compose Multiplatform has released a new version, like 1.6.2. The special in this version is earlier Compose Multiplatform doesn't support localization implicitly. So if you want to have the localization, you just have to depend on some third-party libraries like a Moko resources. Okay. So those who don't know how to integrate the Moko resources in first place, you don't have to bother about it. Still, if you want to learn how to do it, I have already had a video about it. I put it in the description. Go ahead and see it. So if you are a new developer, if you want to do the Compose multi-platform, if you want to integrate the localizations, you know what I mean. Localization is like putting those strings in one place so that you can access it at any point in time with a different platform as and when need. To achieve this, earlier we were using the Moko, but right now we don't have to do it. So all I have to do is I need to migrate back to this one, like Compose multi-platform, so that I can remove the Moko resources, which is unnecessary for me at the moment. To do this one, first you need to do is upgrade my Compose version to 1.6.2. And also we have to upgrade your Kotlin version to is equal to 2.0.rc1. If not, you will be seeing some error messages. So just upgraded these two things together and then put our things into the project mode and then go inside your shared folder and then common, and you have to create some new folder called as a compose resources. Underneath you just have to create a different things like drawable for putting the drawables in it, and the files if you want to put any files in it. Then font, of course we are using for font, and then values is something like strings.xml. So this is where you just put all your strings.xml, but default strings.xml in it. If you want to support the different languages, I give you the documentation. Just go and explore and create like a folder which is having the that country name in the suffix. Okay, this as like a standard what we are doing it earlier. Just refer that particular documentation. You come to know those what folder you're supposed to use for the different language. So once you've done this, all you have to do is go to the edit configuration and go to Gradle and add a new Gradle in it, and then go select on the Gradle file which you added newly and go here and say generate compose rest class. Okay, then say okay, and the moment you press OK and then go here and choose it and click run it. The moment you executed that particular command, it will generate the instance for all this. The way we're supposed to access that string is like say string resource, then res dot string dot title underscore name. Your res is something like in Android we typically use or, right? But here you have to say res, and in Android we used to say strings, but here you just have to say string. And here the string resources comes from JetBrains. Earlier it was comes from the Moko resources. You could have seen the changes which I made for this particular commit. If we double click, earlier I used to access this string resources comes from Moko, but right now it's string resources comes from where it is. Okay, this comes from JetBrains Compose resources. So, and also you just have to consider one thing, like you have to inject this experiment resources API, because these APIs are still in progress, so they may make some changes in it. That's what they mentioned. Here you just have to mention the Kotlin version. Earlier I just hard coded it, so instead of hard coding I'm just accessing Kotlin version. So that's how you just have to migrate your Moko resources into Compose localizations. I hope this video will help you. Please let me know if you guys still have any questions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video, and please do subscribe to the channel for more updates. Bye bye.